Hi guys, today we're going to talk in praise of modern westerns, specifically The Blinds by Sternbergh. So I recently read The Blinds by Sternbergh and really wanted to talk about it with you guys. Western novels are a little bit outside of the genre that I usually read, but The Blinds kind of combines a lot of elements that I really enjoy. So they live in almost a dystopian, gritty, crime-laden town. Let me give you a quick rundown of the synopsis. So the town is called Seychura, but they call it The Blinds unofficially. Basically, people come there and have their memories erased of their past traumas. Now these are really big traumas I'm talking about. Maybe they were mass murderers. Yes, murderers. Or maybe they were a victim of mass murderers, killing everyone around them. Or maybe they had some other brutal crime happen to them. This institute will erase the worst part of their memories and then place them in this town called The Blinds to live out their days indefinitely together, kind of as a little utopia. But of course we know it's not really a utopia. I mean, if you're going to put together all these people who have all of these heavy pasts, even if you erase that part of their memory, there's a line in the book that says something to the effect of, their minds may not remember what they did, but their muscles do. As we know, utopia is kind of doomed. This just sounds really pessimistic of me, but this little utopia they've built, it can't really go on like this forever. It's just in a little town in Texas that's walled off. They're there in the heat. It's just very deserted. Any sort of outsiders that come into the community are instantly trouble. It instantly makes the townspeople nervous. And so there are some outsiders in particular who come in who are particularly hazardous. And then we find out that there are some residents from within the walls of the Blinds who themselves are also hazardous. Specifically, it's really interesting the way it unfolds. Highly recommend it, The Blinds. So while I'm talking about modern westerns, I've got to mention The Never Open Desert Diner by James Anderson. This book is so good. Now, I wouldn't necessarily compare The Blinds and The Never Open Desert Diner to each other, as in being similar books, only in that they're both modern westerns. In the Desert Diner book, it follows Ben, a short-distance, small-time trucker who brings out supplies to a really scantily inhabited stretch of desert land where pretty much no one else goes out there. So he's their Walmart. He's their source to the outside world as far as supplies and stuff like that go. Along this stretch, there is a fair amount of drama that occurs, specifically in The Never Open Desert Diner. The Desert Diner book was kind of a slow burn. It was a quintessential Western in that respect. It built up, and then before I knew it, the heat had built and built and built so much that it was kind of simmering, boiling. And I was in the middle of the drama of the book and could not put it down. You know, in these modern westerns, it's like the book builds up to a big showdown, and then when the big showdown happens, it's electrifying, terrifying, heartbreaking, because of course it's a Western. There are going to be some losses. And just all of those things all at once. And so both of those books have a really nice build-up, a really nice big showdown, and then kind of bittersweet afterwards. Kind of bittersweet. Westerns are not the place that you go to if you want to have a happy ever after. And so I need to remind myself of that with The Blinds too. Sometimes with Westerns it's more of an uneasily ever after, perhaps. A couple of good modern Westerns. Had to talk about The Blinds, and I couldn't talk about Westerns without mentioning the Desert Diner book as well. Let me know if you have any recommendations of your own, and we will talk again soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.